Okay, that's it. I've had it up to here with you. You are going to regret ever, and I mean ever, getting involved with me again. Delta shouts this as he assumes a new stance, charging up a major energy attack. First, charging up 2 energy attacks from both hands separately, and then merging them to increase the potency and to further increase the size. Let's hope all that training goes right to use. Delta increases his energy output as he prepares to unleash his new attack. Get a load of this! 3, 2, Celestial! Whoa, hang on, narrator. What? I think you're jumping the gun a bit much right now. Well, I mean, it's an epic scene. It's your epic scene. I mean, yes, I get it. It's my big scene, the moment to where I unleash my new attack and do something, well, incredible. But I think the fans aren't going to really understand what is going on right now. So how far back should we go? There's a few months. I think we should go to the start, back to day 1. That far? But that'll take a while to get back to here. I think it'll be worth it in the end. Mom, it's your story. Okay, let's take it back a bit to about a few months on our main protagonist's beginning. We slowly arrive to his home, him waking up and doing a normal routine, pretty much for any normal teenager his age. Our main protagonist is Delta Hunter. Now, things haven't been, well, kind to him in these last few years. But even though with that said, he still prepares for his last year of school as a high school senior and heads off. That better? Yeah, I think I'll take it over from here. This is my story. And for all of you ready, welcome to Hunter History. I start my journey off walking to school like any high school senior might who is allowed to walk to school. Delta continues his walk as once he starts to attempt to cross the street, a car comes zooming past. Get out of the way, brother killer! A man zooms by Delta almost in an attempt to run him over, but almost going through with it. Delta lets out a long sigh. Man, I still don't know why these guys are so insistent about that. Delta continues his walk to school and soon enough finds himself in front of the school's gates, walking through and entering his high school. And as most students, on any return on a fresh year of school, you can see friends all around greeting each other and saying hi to each other from the long 3-month summer vacation that they had gone through. Delta, though, ignores all this and heads straight up to the main office. Once he's walked in, he greets the receptionist there as well as the principal. Morning. Oh, Delta, it's nice to see you again. Your summer was, well, tolerable, I assume? That says, well, it was, I guess, good enough to any degree. From anyone in my situation, no. Right, I'm assuming you're here for your schedule? You know me well enough, Teach. Yes, can you please hand it to him? The receptionist hands Delta his new schedule, and he immediately walks out. And while he continues his walk to first period, he hears a familiar voice. Delta! Delta stops in his tracks and turns around to greet this familiar face from this familiar voice. Oh, Noble! Hey, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you been holding up? Well, as best as I can, to be frank. Yeah, things aren't always best for you, is it? I mean, what is best for me? This town seems to think that, well, you know. Yeah, I'm assuming you already had breakfast? Yeah. Can't be bothered to get in line and hang out around all these frantic little wussies. Hey man, I know we didn't exactly get to chat over, well, summer break. More or less with me being out of town on vacation and you with your parents looking for a new home during the summer. Are they still on that search? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's taking them so long. It really shouldn't have taken them. It really shouldn't take more than 3 months. Now thinking about it, for them to find a new home. Well, what can you do? Hey man, I know this isn't the best time to talk about stuff your life here at school. So, how about after school we head to the park, grab a slice of pizza, and just chill. I wasn't really around for the summer, so I'd like to catch up a little bit. Because doing that, well, here in school with your reputation and mine as well. You know what? Yeah, I'd like that. Right after school? Yeah. Yeah, my parents will be picking me up, but I can just let them know and I'll just give them my bag. How's that job working out for you? Oh, don't get me started. But we can talk about that after school. Right. Delta and Noble exchange a high five as they walk into their first period, and thus the beginning of a quite interesting story. But what is this story about? Well, let's continue. Delta and Noble. In the next scene, we find Delta and Noble already walking towards the park with their fresh bought pizza, along with a few sodas as well. So, what's going on with you and your parents? How have they been holding up? As best as they can, Delta added. As best as they can, I guess. I mean, what can they do, honestly? I know they tried helping you and your parents out at times. I mean, our parents are friends with each other. I mean, yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like you guys are too nice to my parents, especially me. And I'm still surprised your parents backed me up with, well, after that. Hey, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I know, but hey, what can you do? Hang on. By the way, well, one moment. As Delta and Noble take their seat at a park bench and open their box and start eating. So, what exactly is that job your dad was going on about last year? Actually, he still hasn't told me. I've actually forgot about it. Seriously, man? It's been almost a year since he's mentioned that. Don't you think it would be best to tell you? That way you can prepare? I mean, I've tried getting it out of him, and I've even asked Mom if she knew. Well, did she? Yeah, she knows about it, but for some reason, she won't tell me. I mean, it's gotta be something big, if the very least she's not telling me. Well, that's true. But then again, this is supposedly a big job for you, so wouldn't it be better to surprise you? I don't know, man. It's just been bugging me. I mean, what what job could my dad get for me? I'm not exactly quite skilled, mind you. Okay, well, let's go over like this. Can you cook? Not really. I can barely make a bowl of mac and cheese for myself. Well, mac and cheese is good. I mean, yes, you're not wrong about that. It is quite good. But I don't exactly think that's the point. It's still, it's not bad, but it's not exactly job worthy. Okay. Let's see. How good are your cleaning skills? I get exhausted from one. I've been exhausted literally this whole summer because mom and dad have been gone, and I've been busy to tend to the house. In an hour, I'm exhausted. So I'm not exactly the best cleaner. Okay, well, can you fight? Fight? Where did that come from? I don't know. Wasn't your dad a big martial artist when he was younger? I mean, he worked with a combat-oriented job, but he's never exactly told me what it is. Well, maybe the job he had is what you're gonna get. Well, he's always been discreet about it, not giving many details. Hey man, look, I enjoy this talk about trying to figure out what job my dad is trying to give me, but let's just chill for a while and just talk. It's been 3 months. I think I deserve a little friend time, don't you think? Let's forget about my parents and this whole situation. I just need someone to, a friend, I guess. Right. My bad. No, don't worry about it. I mean, it has been on my mind, don't get me wrong, but I feel like catching up should come first. Alright. Delta and Noble continue the chat as we go to the other side of the park, where we meet a group of 3, all girls chatting amongst each other. So, how was your summer vacation? The first girl asked. I guess, well, as best as it can be. I did go to the beach a few times, but nothing too special. What about you, Celeste? Did you do anything memorable? Not really. I kind of just stayed home with my parents and helped out whenever I could. Celeste, we've been telling you that you need to go get out there. To get out there, you need to get a job, and that way you can get some money to help to buy some things, or at the very least, join one of the school clubs. The first girl exclaims. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Getting a job or joining one of the clubs would be right, but my parents have really been strict. They kind of want me to enjoy my high school years, and this is senior year, so who knows? Maybe I might start working near the end of school. It's the only thing I can think of. Come on, Celeste. The second girl speaks up. Come on, did you at least meet anyone over the summer? What? No, I didn't meet anyone. And what exactly do you mean by meet anyone? You know what I mean. The second girl exclaims, and the first girl speaks up. Yeah, you know what she means. A boyfriend, you know. I think dating is the last thing I should be worrying about. Come on, Celeste. We've had this talk since freshman year. You've had a bunch of offers, and you always turn them down. Why haven't you? Well, you see, the second girl pipes up. Oh, look at that. The other 2 look at the second girl, and she continues speaking. Look, it's the school pervert and the brother killer. The other 2 girls and the first girl and Celeste look over. Oh God, it is. We should really get out of here before he decides to do something. And I'm surprised he even has a friend. Celeste just stares at them. Hang on, remind me again why we call Delta Brother Killer. I understand Noble, but why Delta? Oh right, you weren't around. You were at a funeral when that happened. So pretty much, Delta killed his younger brothers. Really? He's technically a murderer, and though the big question is that no one really can figure out why the kid's not in juvie or the bare minimum prison. He killed his own brothers. That's literal murder, the first girl speaks. Well, maybe there's good reason behind it? What good reason could there be to kill your own brothers? Your flesh and blood? I'm gonna go talk to him. Both girls shout at the same time. What? Okay, that was an unexpected reaction. Yeah, why not? I mean, does anyone even know the full story? You just said that, well, he's not in prison, which more or less he kind of should be if he was a brother killer, or at the very least a murderer. I'm gonna go find out. The second girl grabs Celeste's wrist. Whoa. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should all just leave before he does something to us. What can he do? Was it even said how he killed him? Yeah, stab wounds. Okay, what kind of stab wounds? So, knife wounds? I heard it was daggers. See? You don't even know what he exactly used. I'm going over. No! Celeste manages to free herself from the second girl's grip and continues to walk towards Delta and Noble. Dude, I'm telling you, you need to calm down with this little pervert attitude at school. Oh, come on. I'm not that much of a pervert. Delta gives Noble a blank stare. Okay, so maybe I'm a bit of a pervert, but I don't perv on any of the girls in school. One, for the main reason, is because they're a bunch of jerks. They don't even know the full story. I mean, yeah. Hey, hang on. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Okay. So maybe I could reel it in a bit, but, you see, the thing is, you were just a very, very active teenager. Okay, I'm not that active. Delta gives Noble another blank stare. Okay. So maybe I'm a bit... Oh, crap. What? What's up? Noble discreetly points at the girl walking over to them, as well as the other two girls staring at them. Delta discreetly looks back and notices them. Noble speaks up. I think we should be heading home now. Delta lets out a sigh. Yeah, I honestly think we should. It was great talking to you, man. Both of them get up and start to walk away. Hey, you take the rest of the pizza. Noble speaks up. Really? Delta questions. Yeah, I should really be saving some room for dinner at home. And you did just say your cooking skills aren't too good, so I feel like it'd be best for you to have a little something more. Thanks. Noble continues to walk off. Hey! Celeste speaks up and shouts at the two. Noble stops for an odd reason. Hey, what are you doing? Come on, let's go! Right. Delta continues walking away. You're Delta Hunter, right? Delta stops again with a confused look on his face and looks towards Noble. She's serious, dude? Noble shrugs discreetly. Okay, first off, how do you not know who I am? I'm literally not the, well, icon, but not a beloved icon of the town. I feel like most people would know who I am. Right, that was a stupid question. So, are you busy Saturday? What? Delta and Noble look at each other in confusement, and back at Celeste, and then back at each other again. Noble leans over at Delta. Is she serious, dude? Delta whispers back. I don't know, man. This is literally the first time, well, you know what I mean, that a girl's asked me out. Right. Look, I guess I'm flattered that you would ask me out, but I feel like there's a lot more. Noble quickly covers Delta's mouth. Excuse us a moment, if you please. Noble drags Noble a little bit away and uncovers his mouth. Dude, what was that for? Okay, so here's my thought. You go on that date with her and you give her the full story. What? Okay, first off, that's a stupid idea. Secondly, I haven't been on a date since junior high. And that was in our second year. Okay, yes, I know last time things didn't exactly go that well. Dude, do you not remember what my reputation is in this town? Okay, fair enough, but dude, I've been hearing since last year that rumors going around that your story is kind of, well, untrue because there's been holes in the story. Like, no one exactly knows what kind of wounds your brothers endured. Look, go out with this girl. If she's genuine, you can tell her the full story. And if she's not, well then you can punch me across the face after that. But you need this, man. We both know you do. Delta stares at Noble and then stares at Celeste. Delta lets out another sigh. Okay, first off, if this goes wrong, you better expect that punch. Alright? Fair enough. Now, excuse me, I'll be walking home. Good luck on that day for Saturday. Delta walks back towards Celeste. Okay. Yeah, Saturday works best for me. What time and where are we meeting up? How about back here at 1 o'clock? Yeah, I'll plan this out, okay? You just, go home for today. Okay. Celeste walks off and hurries back to her friends as they quickly exit the park. Damn, what the hell did I just get myself into? I did not see this ending well for me. Delta begins his walk home. Okay, first off, okay, let me think about this correctly. I haven't been asked out by a girl in 4 years. Last time I did ask a girl out, I was known notoriously for being a murderer. There's no way things go wrong again, right? Oh, I wouldn't count on it. Delta turns around with a shaking expression on his face, with pure fear and showing. You! Oh, you remember me! She messes around with a necklace with a familiar symbol, one that appears on Delta's shirt. How? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I've still got a whole year until I get to have my personal fun. What do you mean? Oh, don't worry, Delta. In a year's time, things will all become clear. But until then, I'm gonna have my personal fun. But I do advise you do not go on that date Saturday. Not unless you want another person on your record. You will go nowhere near that girl. She has nothing to do with what happened that day. You're right. But it's more of a sense of a warning. Go on that date. You can expect more blood on my hands with you being framed. You will do no such. The mysterious girl vanishes within a blink of an eye, with no trace of her once being there. What the hell? What the hell was that? It must be my head playing tricks on me. Delta continues his walk home, with more confusion than ever. Who was that girl? What is Delta's past exactly? What is his true story? What will happen if Delta goes on that date on Saturday? Find out in the next episode of Hunter History.